ladies and gentlemen, sit back for a minute, all right? Listen to the birds in the background. We got some chirping. It's a beautiful environment, right? Jurassic World Evolution 3. Welcome back. Okay, you know what? Let's get back into the game. Let's actually start destroying some dinosaurs. Now, I say let's destroy some dinos for one reason and one reason alone. Apparently, we have a very realistic version of the Indom introduced into this game. Now, as you guys know, Jurassic World Evolution 3, we already had, like, pretty realistic dinosaurs. Obviously, like, they're definitely more realistic than they were in Jurassic World Evolution and Evolution 2. But apparently, somebody has made a version of the Indominus Rex that looks hyper-realistic. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see here on the Nexus website, somebody has made something here. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that looks pretty high detail to me. That looks like a very hyper-realistic version of the Indominus Rex. It could also be like a placebo effect, and it just already looked like that, and they're just trying to... I don't really know. I think it looks really cool there, though. And regardless, however you look at it, we have we have the mod here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see how it looks. I haven't, like, hatched it or anything like that, but, like, from right here, it looks very detailed. So what we're gonna be doing, like I said, is just a little experimenting. We're gonna be doing a lot of 1v1 situations, maybe introducing a couple dinosaurs out here with Indominus. But right now, what is she looking like? Oh, she's strong? All right, well, hey, I didn't call for it. I'm just gonna accept it. While she's in there cooking up, we're gonna go ahead and get another dinosaur cooked up as well, just so we can see, like, the comparison of how they look. Like, let's get this Rex. Actually, I want a brighter one. We'll get the 2022 version of Rex out here. You can see the scratches and all that. So we'll compare kind of like the details in both of them. All right, let's go ahead and cook up. Let's see, we got another strong. Nah, we ain't making her strong. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're just gonna go ahead and introduce Rexy into the world. But first, we're gonna introduce. Let's introduce Rexy first. Let's see this detail. No mods or anything yet. We're just gonna completely, this is just Jurassic World Evolution 3. No mods, no nothing. We're gonna release Rexy into the world here and see what she looks like as far as detail goes. We got the sun shining on her. She looks great. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not too scaly, but also, like, is a T-Rex very scaly in the first place, you know? I mean, as you can see, if we zoom in here, well, I mean, there should be. You could see, like, if we get real technical with it here, you could see the scales in there, right? They're kind of glowing a little bit, but you can tell that it's not actually, like, skin or anything like that. All right, so now that we have our baseline of kind of like what the T-Rex looks like, let's go ahead and take out Indominus and see the detail here. Hopefully, this isn't like a placebo effect, and we can actually see the detail here. Okay, I can't really tell yet. We're gonna let her actually get in here and, change colors. I don't know, bro. To me, it's looking a lot more detailed. I don't know about you guys. Hold on, let me pause real quick just to check it out. I mean, bro, look at the sunshine off the body. The scales are looking a lot more, like I'm saying, bro. I think it's true. I think this mod is definitely working. I didn't know if it was gonna be, but like I said, it could be a placebo effect and it just looks the same. Actually, let me know in the comments. You get this close, if you all have Jurassic World Evolution 3. Get this close to your Indominus Rex and see if it looks like this. Bro, I mean, to me, this looks a lot more detailed. Look at the teeth, bro. Wait, let me check the teeth of the T-Rex. That's maybe where we can see the difference. I mean, those are pretty detailed. I don't know. Let me know what you think. We're going to get into a battle here. We're going to see some scratches and whatnot. Let's see if anything looks more detailed on Indominus than it would look. Okay, we have some scratches here. We'll check after the fight. Wait, how did she do that much damage? Wait a minute, how is the T-Rex so strong out here? Let me check the, oh, okay, fit, strong, and defensive. I didn't know I picked that version of her. All right, well, hold up. Let's go ahead and pause here while she's roaring and whatnot. Let's check the teeth. I mean, the eyes and everything. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the Indominus Rex, with this mod, definitely looks a little bit more detailed. I mean, look, it doesn't look... Bro, I don't know. I feel like it's a placebo effect at the same time. Let's look at the scratching and whatnot. As you can see here, we got some deep bruising behind the scratch. And the scratch, it's not just red. It's got like almost where you can see like muscle almost. You know what I'm saying? Let's check the T-Rex scratches. Meanwhile, over here, I mean, it kind of just doesn't look the same, bro. I could be wrong out here. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna say it's a hyper-realistic version of the Indominus Rex. Also, we need a hyper-beefed up version of the Indominus Rex. How you already about to die? You're the main focal point of this video. That's it. We already gotta cook up a beefier, a better version of the Indominus Rex. We're putting, you know what, the traits are going all the way up for the, I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna cook up the Gigantosaurus as well. Just because, you know, obviously that we've seen both of them in movies, and I want to see, you know, what they look like compared to each other in this game now that we have the Indom mod. Oh wait, by the way, isn't this the first mod that we've technically had in whatchamacallit, in Jurassic World? Or am I tripping? Somebody let me know. In Jurassic World Evolution 3, that is, not just Jurassic World. I think this might be the first mod we've ever put in here. All right, let's start releasing some of these fellas. We got the Indoraptor. Let's check the real. I mean, Indoraptor does look really good in this game though. So that's gonna be like hard to, yeah, cause I mean, he's still got like the same shine and whatnot off the scales, but you can tell in the scales that they're not as detailed, unless I'm tripping. Y'all let me know if I'm crazy in the comments, but I really do feel like this mod is working. Like, look at you still have that shine off the scales, but I feel like the scales look a little bit more protruding, if that makes sense. A little bit more like pebbles, you know what I'm saying? They look more detailed, as it should. I mean, it quite literally is what the mod says. This one right here is the most hyper-realistic we're gonna get. This is the one that I made basically from the actual movie. You know, it's gonna be the all-white version. We're not gonna have the Lux blue going through. What is the Lux from? That's not from the movie, right? I don't really know. This one, to me, looks more like what we had in the movie. You know, it's just like that all white, all gray, whatever. Or am I tripping? Whatever, bro. This is the one that looks more realistic to me, though. As you can see with the glistening off the back, you've got the, bro, look at the scaling underneath. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I think the mod's working. Oh, speaking of something that's not working anymore, something that is out of commission will be our first version of the Indominus Rex. Yeah, I mean, she's getting eaten right now. Doesn't look very realistic there. Hey, that don't matter. We've got a realistic battle between Indom and Indo about to occur. Look at her running up on him. Oh, by the way, in a couple days, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but we are gonna have yet another. Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like the movie one, by the way. It's a little too dark on the noggin. Yeah, like I was saying, we're gonna have another one of those blind battle royales. It's been a long time since we've done it, so we're gonna do a carnivore blind battle royale here in a couple days. Let me know what dinosaurs you would like to see in it. It's gonna be a blind pick, obviously, so like I can't really choose, but hold on, let me see the roar. Let me see the roar. Yeah, bro. I mean, even that image right there looks insane. I don't know, bro. I'm still kind of iffy about it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm iffy about it. Like, I really do think this looks crazy. Hopefully we have some new mods in the game soon that are crazy, such as, you know, some stuff that we had in the previous game. Like, oh, I don't know. We had a zombie T-Rex. We had a zombie Spinosaurus, bro. We had a bunch of cool stuff. Goji Center was making those crazy hybrid dinosaurs. Like, I need all of those in Jurassic World Evolution 3 with more detail and stuff. That would be so sick. All right, so since the video is all about Indominus Rex, we're just gonna kind of follow her path and see what she does. Hopefully she gets into more battles and whatnot. Today's not gonna be like a super long video, but I wanted to introduce the, you know, the modded version rather than the other version, just in case we pick her in like battle royales and Royal Rumbles and stuff like that. I didn't want y'all to be like, hold up, why does this look a little more detailed than normal? And yes, now that I have locked in for a little bit here, we have another fight this way. It doesn't really matter here, but oh. Okay, well, I forgot that we have a strong and defensive T-Rex as well, so like, that's not gonna be good. But yeah, like I was saying, this Indominus, now that I've been like, you know, using her for a little bit here, I've been locked on with her, it definitely, the mod is definitely working. Unless it's a giant placebo effect and this is just what she always looks like. But nah, I think it's definitely working. The more I've locked on with her, the more like crazy the Indominus Rex has actually looked to me. I don't think I've actually like super looked at what she looks like. You know, with like the, oh, hold up now. Wait a minute. Where you going, big fella? She might be going over here to fight somebody already. Oh, you going to get some food? Nah, we're gonna go ahead and transport that up out of here. If you want some food, you gotta fight. And speaking of fighting, we got my favorite dinosaur of all time. Introducing my boy, the Spinosaurus. I don't think it's JP3. No, it's not. But it's still the Spino. And speaking of the Spino, let's check out the detail there, because I think you can definitely tell a difference there. You see what, okay, y'all definitely have to see what I'm saying, right? Like, they're not very much, the scales aren't protruding. Like, they're not, like, lumpy, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like a flat design, and that's how it goes for all of these dinosaurs. Meanwhile, when you zoom in on the Indominus Rex, I feel like the scales and whatnot, like, even on him right here, you could tell they're supposed to be protruding a little bit, but they're not really at the same time. And then if you go to Indominus, did I just goof? Nah, look at them. They're definitely protruding a little more there. I think, brother. Like I said, this could all be just one big placebo effect. And I could just be wrong all the way around. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Does it look more realistic from the last time we used her? Or does it look exactly the same? Also, Scorpius, get out of frame here, big fella. I feel like this is where we're gonna tell the most. The Gigantosaurus, because he has sort of like the same vibe going on with all those, you know, spikes and whatnot. And I mean, now that I'm seeing, whatchamacallit, the Gigantosaurus did look really detailed as well. But is it more detailed than the Indominus Rex? I don't really know. That's why I need y'all to let me know in the comments, because, like, I don't really, I mean, that fight right there looked crazy with Indominus. It's pulling me back and forth here. It's pulling my heartstrings. Obviously, I want to believe, because I want to think that the mods are working in this game. But at the same time, does it look like the previous one we've used? I should have went back and see. Actually, you know what? We're going to go back to an old me, BRB. All right, so here we go. I found an old video, not old, but it was our first battle royale in Jurassic World Evolution 3, right? Trauma. Oh, no, I got to tell myself to be quiet over here. All right, let's play this, and let's see if we can't find... Okay, here's Indominus Rex. I mean, you're not going to be able to tell a lot. Let me go... I mean, this is max quality right now, right? Well, they didn't even fight. Hold up. Let me find... Find a fight? Here we go. We didn't, like, zoom in on Indominus, though. That's the only part. So look at her from that distance, right? Look at her from a little bit further away. And now let's go back to the actual game here. I mean, the game right now is obviously going to look a little bit more detailed, but I don't know, bro. From what I just saw and from what you just saw, does this look more detailed to you, or does the other one look exact? Nah, bro, this is more detailed. I'm calling it right now. This has to be. That's all I'm saying. This is more detailed. That's the end of it. I really wanted her to fight Gigantosaurus over here. Almost said Indominus Rex. I want Indominus Rex to fight Gigantosaurus, because then we'll really see, like, the true detail. I think he is, or she rather. No, it's he. He's the most detailed right now, other than obviously Indominus Rex. But when we see them fight, we can get a real close-up of the hyper-realisticness. Is that a word of both of them? Sure. We're gonna say that's a word. Indom, I'm gonna need you not to die, honey. He's got the defensive and strength boost as well. Okay, 72%. I think you can tell in their faces, bro. Like, look at them side by side here. I think you can tell that Indominus is definitely more detailed than the T-Rex. I could also be tripping, and like I said, bro, like, look at the damage. The damage definitely looks more detailed. Okay, like I said, that's the last time I'm saying anything about it, because I really do think it is. So at least we know, maybe not for a fact, but I think the mods are working in this game. So, that for my mod creators out there, please make us something crazy, bro. Make us like a, I don't know, maybe I have to find somebody that can do like custom stuff for us. Maybe then we can get some crazy mods, because they clearly work, right? Oh no, Indom might be dying here to the hands of my Spino. She's got a minor fracture going on. I don't know how much that's going to play into a fight here. At least she's got the hyper-realistic look to her, all right? I mean, technically. And actually, before we get into this fight, let me read a little bit. Because if you go down to the description here, it says randomized stats, whatever. But then when you get down here, it says it has like a randomized attack, bite, tail whip, stomp, and charge? I've never seen a charge with Indominus Rex, right? I might be tripping on this whole video. It says dynamic AI. Like, did you see the AI acting a different way? Personalized attacks, procedural. I don't really know. I mean, like I said, I could be getting absolutely fooled this entire time, but I don't really think I am. Let's see if they're even going to fight. What's going on here? There you go. All right, Indominus, we can't have you dying here, honey, all right? You got to do some good work, please. We need you to survive. 48%. She did get scared off, but, like, I totally forgot to turn off injuries. That's a big oof on my part. The good thing about her injury, though, is just a minor fracture, so that should heal, right? I'm almost positive. She is gonna need some food soon too, bro. Look at this food. Oh wait, maybe I have food turned off. Ah, yeah, we're chilling. Oh no, please, the Gigantosaurus. Maybe the Gigantosaurus can pull this out though. Because the T-Rex does only have 21% HP left because it was injured. Yes, okay, that's good. That's really good news for us. I just wanted the Gigantosaurus to win so that he could potentially fight the Indominus Rex, but they're back to fighting over here, bro. I'm gonna slow this one down. There you go, 55%. I'm gonna speed it up, actually. I just want to end it off with Indom versus Gigantosaurus because I feel like that's gonna be the one that has the most detail. All right, Indom did win that fight. She's all healed as far as the injuries go. So now, the next time we have a fight, it's either gonna be Gigantosaurus destroying Spino, or we'll have Indom versus Giga, and that's when we can end. And like I said, I think this is the mod's working. Or it just isn't, and I got fooled this entire video. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Like I said, I need y'all to be the judge of it. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, really? Y'all just gonna roar at each other and turn around? What? I don't know why they always do that. Some of them roar at each other, turn around, and then they're like, you know what? On second thought, I think I do want to fight you over here. All right, let's get real close on both of them and see the detail. Everybody look mad close. Well, the fight didn't last long, but like seeing them right next to each other, bro. And what is this leg? Oh my, Gigantosaurus just got disrespected. Yeah, seeing them right next to each other, Indom is definitely the more detailed one. Like, look at the skin. You can see the scales here and you can see the scales here. Which one do you think is more high def? It's definitely Indominus Rex. So that's pretty much the video today. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the new Indominus Rex that I think is working here. I think it's a more hyper-realistic version of Indominus Rex. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And the next time we see this girl right here, hopefully we can get her in the blind battle royale. We'll just have to randomly pick. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts. Goodbye.